Hey Tinkers, Bonsai Duck here. Today we have Noble Wolf from the Clan film. He is in his Indien-Panzer. He's on Fisherman's Bay in a standard battle in a tier 8, tier 7 game. Okay, so top tier medium. Look at that paint job. Look at that. Look at that paint job. Noble Wolf throws his own paints. He apparently is editing the tank files to get his own paint jobs on there. This tank, he really enjoys the Indien-Panzer. Had another video this past week with him on it, and got some feedback. A lot of people don't like the Indien-Panzer. Noble Wolf really does like it. He states that it's a second line support medium because it just doesn't have a lot of armor, but it's got a pretty good little jump in his step, and so all in all, he really enjoys it. But he decorates his tanks with his own paint design. All right, and that is Anubis, the Egyptian dog, and as we can see, the gun is its nose, so nicely done. For those of you who don't know, Noble Wolf is a graphic artist and does a lot of really great work. He's done work for Guido 1212. He designed my logo for the Bonsai Duck. So hey, check him out. Check out his work. Anyway, Noble spawned over in the north, and it looks to be headed up here to the hill. So Noble, take it away. And it is. I've been thinking about picking this tank up. I kind of jumped right over it when I ran that line. But I've been thinking about picking it up because now that I have a better idea of how to play mediums. The bad part about this side is that this bush is not the same, is not equal on both sides, right? The team over here can spot you quicker than you can spot them. And this T-44 might find that out here fairly soon because that's the area right there. There seems to be a little opening somewhere in there that allows this side to spot you, and you have no idea they're there. So be careful when coming up from the north. All right, so we got the SP-1C over here. There's a Scorpion, and they're already starting to shoot in here. I think those are some blind shots. Here goes the P-43. Noble loves to do the third-person shooting. And there's a T-20. Now, the T-44 might have gotten there quick enough to still be invisible to the T-20, but that's rare. Type 59 and a Scorpion, they're making their move up the one line. We've got a fairly good deployment going on here, although, in all honesty, the AB1 line is lacking some support. Looks like we've put a lot of our TDs and mediums right in the middle, okay, which is going to allow the other team to kind of push the one line. There's the FB-4202. Noble wisely takes a shot and backs down. I think he said that this gun was running at 90mm. So this tank, yeah, 90mm with a 250 alpha and a 218 penetration. He doesn't fire gold. Noble is a purist. If he fires the HE, he's got a 330 with a 90. Alright, so he's brought his Indien-Panzer into the bush here. Just trying to keep this side honest a little bit. We got a Leo, the T-44. T-44 is playing a light for some reason, and I don't know if he's getting any spotting damage, to be honest with you, because he's just not in a position where he can really do a lot of good spotting. We got the IS-3 taking on the M449, the Liberté. And Noble's decided it's time to relocate. Probably smart. Now, there aren't any arty in this game, so he's okay in that area and could be arty safe all over the map. But that is a dangerous situation. And this is a dangerous situation. And the FV-4202, that tank can be a troll sometimes. It's got really good gun depression, a fairly sturdy hull, and fairly sturdy turret. Alright, so as we see, the tanks that have gone into the city are now making their move. They're pushing hard. Noble trying to get into the game here. Hoping that Liberté will make a move. Got the 45 TP, the 7032, and the IS-3. Here comes the 45 TP and, of course, the Hellcat. Noble hugging the wall. The P-43 Tur. These guys are on the defensive. Noble gets a nice critical tracking shot on the M4. Causes him to... Oh, here we go. Some nice juicy side shots. There's a... Oh, he's on fire. The KV-3. Noble bounces a shot from his KV-3, but puts another one into their KV-3. And again, that third-person shooting, which works well for Noble. Got the Rev moving over here. Takes a shot from the Rev, but replies. Not sure if we got anything on that one. And Noble's moving in. Got to get rid of the M449. There's a shot into him, using some dead holes. Trying to keep it honest. There's the 3. Noble puts it in. He's on fire again. Noble set that guy on fire twice. Alright, so the M449 is dying a horrible death. Noble puts a shot into him, critical damage, and he's down. Alright. So, have won the flank. But because they didn't have anybody over in that one line, per se, just 2 tanks, you can see that they've been able to take the one line. So it's been a big round robin here. All right, we got the SP1C and the 4202 pretty much taking control of the middle of the map. The T-44 is still up there, probably still hiding in the bush, and he will soon die. We have a Scorpion trying to get in behind the 4202 and the SP1C, but I'm not sure how that's going to work for him. So, at this point, do they keep pushing, or do they turn around and start to defend their base? Looks like we're going to keep pushing. Standard fare would be go back and defend your base, but you have the LTG and the T-28 prototype doing some of that. The T-44 looks like they were able, between him and the Scorpion, were able to take care of the SP1C and the 4202. So good on them. But you got Type 59, the ONI moving in. The RAV is on the run. All does a drive-by shot. Keeps moving so he can get down into the lowlands here. Keep forcing that M4 Rav back. And he's taking some shots. T-44 and the Scorpion. There's the T-20. See. Oh. So, I mean, by all honesty, even though they've given up the one line, the team has been able to now start taking control of the map back, all right? So, these guys are a little overextended. It's an 8-5 game, so just you're outnumbering them at this point. You got the ONI out here in the open. I mean, he's just going to take a lot of pain. If the Scorpion can get in there and take some shots on him, that'll work out well for him. The T-44 looks like he still hasn't moved. And the T-20 is moving in on him. So it's allowing the 45 and the CS-44 and the Leo over here to clean up the E-25. And auto aims him and gets a shot into the E-25. Double bush, so the E-25 at this point has no idea what's going on. Looks like the T-44 has finally decided to get into the game. I mean, he's already got a kill, so he's been in the game. Just hasn't moved much. Alright, so Noble's team is not going for the base. Looks like it's a kill all. Takes a shot from the Super Hellcat, but returns the favor. Super Hellcat now taking some damage. Noble using the dead World War I tank here. And takes out the Super Hellcat. There's the E-25. Is there another one? Oh, that's the same one. Bounces a shot off of Noble. Mr. No Complaints is going to have a complaint after this. Now we got the VK3002 and the Type 59, which are raging back here. Anubis USMC. All right. Oh, nice shot into the side of the Type 59. He's going in. Looks like he's raging down here to take out the Scorpion. Noble is moving back. Give the Scorpion some support. There's a tracking shot, which is not good for the Type 59. Allows the T-44 to get a shot, and the Type 59 is down. So that leaves the VK3002. And the base is captured. And that is a victory. All right, well, another game that ended very quickly. I wasn't watching the base capture bar. Anyway, Noble got a first class out of that. He got a bruiser, arsonist, duelist, fighter, fire for effect, 40,733 in credits, 8,685 in experience, and 25 bonds. Noble did 2,514 in damage, got 4 kills for a base XP of 1158. So, wasn't number 1 in damage, number 2 there, but was number 1 in base XP. Nice work, Noble. Fired 23 shots, of those 14 hit, and of those 11 penetrated. He did 244 from 300 meters out. He blocked 525, and you spotted for 1,231. Made some decent credits, made some decent experience. So, all in all, a really good game of trying to show us just how to play the Indien-Panzer. I think Noble is doing that. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that gave me the feedback they really didn't like the Indien-Panzer. They hated it, actually. They said it was one of the worst tanks in the game. But in talking with Noble, he really enjoys it, and he seems to play it very well. So, Noble, thank you for sending that in. So that's Noble Wolf from the Clan Film and his Indien-Panzer on Fisherman's Bay in a standard battle. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. Please remember to hit the subscribe button. This is Bonsai Duck out.